What's up, guys? This is Boomer. Just want to come at you with a comment objection, and that just shakes your head when you have the opportunity. I'm not interested. The I'm not interested objection. Why does it come out and how to overcome it? Now, before you do anything, I want you guys to smash that like button so you guys can spread the word of people that might just going through a sales process or an entrepreneur or just someone who needs to overcome a situation to push their product or present the product and service to a prospect. And the reason why they say that is not because they're not interested, because obviously they're in front of you, right? They're on the phone with you, or they're on the messenger, they're on your email list, or whatever the funnel or whatever, and how they actually got to approach with you, there is a slight interest, obviously, because they're in front of you, right? Now, the thing is why they say that is they have a lot of sales resistance. They feel like they're getting sold. They feel like it's like a pressure's coming, or they feel like they want to be in the position of power, the position of strength. They're control freaks in the sales process. So don't be so focused on the screen, smokes and mirrors and what they're saying. Focus on positioning yourself as the expert, as one of the best candidates to present the program, to present the product, the service that the prospect might potentially look for and that can solve their current problem in the marketplace. So when they say they're not interested, what you want to do is, Mr. Prospect, Mrs. Prospect, I'm glad that you said you're not interested. I understand when you say you're not interested. Let me ask you a question. Supposedly you were on a plane and it was from here all the way here. And I told you to jump off the plane for $100 million. Would you jump off the plane for $100 million? And the prospect will most likely say no. As a salesperson, you say, how come? Instead of saying why. Why is kind of invasive. So use the word how come. It's how you say it at the end. And they'll say, well, I'll be dead. I'll be dead if I jump off the ground. Or I don't have a parachute. Does it come with a parachute? And you say, Mr. Prospect, if it did come with a parachute, would you jump? Or you can say, Mr. Prospect and Mrs. Prospect, what if I told you the plane was on the ground the whole time? And all you have to do is really jump from here to here. Like this. And you had $100 million. Would you jump off the plane from there? And what do you think the prospect will say? So you say, well, Mr. Prospect, the reason why you initially didn't jump off the plane is because you didn't have enough information if it was going to benefit you at the end. Now that you know that the plane was on the ground, now that I told you the plane, when you jump off the plane, there is going to be 20 mattresses surrounding the $10 million. When you jump, you decided to jump off the plane because you had enough information to make an educated choice, an educated decision to your purchase or to your choices at the end. Would you agree? So, Mr. Prospect, I know that you say you're not interested, but obviously you're here for a reason. I will be the person to show you, or the first person to tell you, if the product is not for you. The worst case scenario is you found out the product is not for you at the end. The best case scenario is that you found the product was for you. Either way, I respect whatever choice you make. At the end of the day, let me show you how the program works and answer any questions that you might have as we go through this process so that I just did my job properly. Is that fair enough? And when they say yes, and when they agree with you, when you position yourself as an expert, position yourself as a professional in that process, you regain the control, and now they look up to you as a more credible person or the expert as your field. Now you can actually continue to the sales process or get rid of the smokes and mirrors and focus on what you need to do, which is show them what your program does, show them what your goods and services do for majority of your prospects that you've met, and the story that you build and the history that you have. And that will put you in a better position and put you in a better, not just only better position, but it'll give you a lot of confidence as you go through the sales process, knowing that you're back in control. So hope that helped. Hope you smash that like button if you like what I told you or like what the advice that you can use on next sales process or the upcoming prospect that you're talking to that might have a lot of sales resistance. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.